Good morning. This is Holly with Holly's Joys, and we are reading chapter 8 of my new book called The Next 12 Steps. And if you have not seen the beginning and the introduction video of The Next 12 Steps and the first 7 chapters, you might want to do that just because they build on each other, and it'll make more sense to you if you see them in order. So let's get started with chapter 8, manipulation or gaslighting. Today, I will give myself the benefit of the doubt and know that the dis-ease of addiction often comes with manipulation or gaslighting. I need help to trust myself when I'm being manipulated. Chapter 8, manipulation or gaslighting. Now that we have given ourselves a break, let's try to build on that with a change in focus. Self-focus versus focusing on the addicted loved one and all the things around that situation that are painful and unwanted. I found an important step for me was trusting myself when I felt I was being manipulated or even gaslighted. These terms can mean different things to different people, so let's, you guessed it, define some terms. Manipulation often is attempt to control someone or a situation with skewed or twisted information in order to gain advantage without concern for the other person. Gaslighting, defined. Similar to manipulation, but with the added element of leading the other person to question their sanity or their memory. Building trust in yourself after having spent most likely years of being called into question all you think, see, feel is a challenge. In other words, after having been manipulated and gaslit by someone you love with the disease of addiction. But I'm here to say it can be done. I know because I've made considerable strides in this area. How, you may ask? One important tool is challenging the perceptions that I have come accustomed to living my life by, making decisions from these very perceptions that have led me to the edge of a cliff, fall off, or change. Let's look at a change in perception. What does that mean? Can I do it? Will it make any difference? Jump into the experiment called life and let's find out. Defining perception. Interpretation of sensory information in order to understand surroundings. All perception signals are filtered through the individual's nervous system, which stimulates that system. If you're experiencing intense emotions around a stimulus over and over, then a pathway is forged. Let's think about some perceptions that we have that shape our world. In other words, let's examine our mental impressions of the world. This is a yes, no, agree or disagree experiment. If you are not 100% yes or no, pick the one you lean most towards. Number 1, money is hard to come by. Number 2, love is painful. Number 3, my addicted loved one will die without my help. 4, I have no to low energy. 5, my addicted loved one will be homeless without my intervening. 6, I am unsafe in the world. 7, I am unheard when I speak. 8, I don't deserve respect from those around me. 9, I am not thankful for the loved one who suffers from the dis-ease of addiction. 10, I am weak and unhealthy. 11, I am scared and worried. 12, my loved one who has the disease of addiction cannot help themselves, so I must help them. You must be wondering what perception has to do with manipulating and gaslighting. Well, after seeing some of your beliefs about the disease of addiction and even yourself, is there an emotional door that is being opened and knocked on by others for their own gain without your mutual benefit? Would a change in perception around manipulation or gaslighting benefit your life? Maybe a change in perception will make being manipulated a thing of the past, or at least a much rarer occurrence, and gaslighting can become less with the building of confidence and trust that you know what is best for you. This has helped me considerably. Trusting myself can never be a bad thing. After all, you know more about you than anyone else, right? Take a moment and reflect on your situation. Can you let yourself feel good? Be happy? Even just for a moment? Build on this each day, more and more. I find that I can be happy, and that is good, always. Good for me and everyone around me. Give yourself a gift today. Try this and just see what you think and feel. It will be uncomfortable at first because it's not what you've allowed for yourself in a while. So press in and love yourself enough to embrace goodness. Goodness that is you and your precious life. What about my loved one who has the dis-ease of addiction? How can I feel good when they are struggling, or they need me to help them, or will become unhoused? These are questions we've all had. Month 8, manipulating or gaslighting. Taking time to reflect on your personal situation and making adjustments as you determine will be a benefit to you is so important to your personal growth. Each week is an emphasis statement below that may or may not include everything that applies to your life. So just be flexible and patient. Week 1, taking time to think about definitions presented in this chapter. What do you really think about these words, and how do they apply to you? Week 2, after thinking about your situation surrounding the loved one with the dis-ease of addiction, what can you alter to bring you more peace, joy, and happiness? Week 3, using your own circumstances, begin to apply a few of these concepts you think will help you in your quest for a more joyful life. Remember, your life is your laboratory. If it works, keep doing it. If it doesn't work, after a reasonable trial, then make changes to benefit you. Week 4 review. First, remember to trust yourself. Second, trust others can make decisions for themselves. Third, I can let myself be joyful and happy. And then I recognize those perceptions that I do want to change. Now, just a disclaimer reminder that I'm not a medical or a mental health professional. I am someone who has struggled with recognizing when I'm being manipulated or gaslit in my life. What have I found while on my journey of self-discovery is amazing and has benefited my life experience, and I hope it helps you too. And that opens the doorway from being judgmental about others, including your addicted loved one with the dis-ease of addiction, and embracing kind regard. So we'll see you next time on that one. And please like, share, and follow. Punch all the buttons, do all the things, and know that I appreciate you, and go and be happy and joyful today. We'll see you next time. Bye.